Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Nxumalo. I do hope that you join us by clicking that red subscribe button on the bottom. That is if you enjoy the content that I serve in this channel. Thank you to each and every one of you that has joined this family. We have grown. We are on 8k subscribers, closely approaching 8.5 subscribers, and so welcome to each and every one of you that has joined us. And thank you to my day ones, the people that have been with me when I still had 1,000 subscribers, 2,000, 3,000, that have just been riding with me and showing me support and love. I really appreciate each and every one of you. So with that being said, today we are going to be doing our monthly reset because it is the time of the month. As I'm filming this today, it is the first. Let me check. I think it is the first because it is Saturday. Yes, it is the 1st of April, April's Fool's Day. It is the time for me to actually, set up my April goals and all the stuff. But the most important thing when it comes to this month's setup is that we have to do the review of the first quarter. Now, if you remember when I did my reset for the beginning of the year, I said that I'm going to have quarterly goals now, and I'm going to approach my goal setting in terms of 12-week year, and I took that from the 12-week year book, and so I'm implementing that. And so I feel like it's important that we first review our first quarter before we get into the second quarter. So as per my 2023 goals, we are going to go through what are the things that I achieved, what are the things that I did or didn't do in first quarter, so that informs our second quarter. Now, when it comes to financial goals, I had said that I wanted to save 20,130 by the end of March. I was able to save around 12,630. Now, I did go back to some of my savings, especially the ones that I have on Time Bank. I did go back on that and actually use some money. And also another thing that I did not take into consideration is that the first quarter is going to demand more money because there are birthdays that are important to me in those months. And so I did not take that into consideration. Not that it's a bad thing, it's a good thing that I'm spending on my loved ones. However, I did not take that into consideration when I was setting my first quarter goals, because if I had, I was going to be more realistic that, okay, I might need this much, So in terms of did we achieve that goal, we didn't. So I saved around 12,630. So, and then when it comes to goals, goal number 2, which was to invest 1,500 on easy equities, we also did not achieve this. I was able to save 1,250. And then number 3, reconcile my cash spending. When it comes to reconciling my cash spending, I did not. I did that the first month. Second month, no. Third month, no. However, I did share this with you guys on my payday routine that as much as I did not go back and reconcile my monthly spending, I knew, like, okay, when it comes to my budget, that is done. However, when it comes to my cash budget, it's not, because I just figured what I put in the envelopes is what I have to spend. So, it's self-explanatory, like easy. And then when it comes to personal, I wanted to do facial, solo dates, therapy, like at least 1 or 2 of these in these 3 months. I did not do any of these. I did not. And then another one was I wanted to exercise, meditate, and journal. I did these. Like, I was very disciplined when it comes to this. Like, majority of the time I was exercising or moving my body 3 times a day, 3 times a week, meditating every time after I would exercise. I meditate, journal. I would journal at least once or twice a month, like roughly twice a month. And then when it comes to social media, I wanted to reach 8k subscribers, and we did this. We achieved 8k subscribers before the end of March, and this was a good achievement. I'm really happy about this, and I'm grateful to each and every one of you that has joined this community. So we did that, and at least 3.5 on YouTube per month. Now, when it comes to YouTube, guys, it's so tricky. Like, the more views you get, like the more views that you get, the longer the people watch your videos, and if they watch the ads, then that's when you're going to get more money. But roughly, like, money from YouTube is not really a lot, and also number of subscribers does not correlate how much you're going to get paid. As you can see, I'm on 8,000 subscribers, but well, let's not consider 8,000. I was on 7,000 subscribers, but I was still earning less than 2,000. Actually, the last time I earned over 2,000 was in November, I think. So, like, After that, it's just been 1,900, 1,600. The number of subscribers that you have no correlation in terms of how much you're gonna get paid. The most important thing is the people that are there subscribe, them watching your videos and actually watching the ads, and which I'm not gonna ask you guys to do. I'm honestly just no, I just feel like it's not my character to beg for people to watch my ads, and like, I just don't like begging. I just don't. So I'm not gonna ask you guys to do that. But if you feel inclined that you wanna do it, you know, I will appreciate it. But you don't have, I don't wanna beg you guys, and I don't wanna make you guys feel like you are compelled to do that. Now, obviously, I would like to earn more on YouTube, but I also do know that it doesn't come with me coming here and begging you guys and making you guys feel bad for not maybe subscribing, for not watching, you know, all the way through, or for not even watching the ads. That's your prerogative. It's your data at the end of the day, so you decide how you want to spend those data. For the fact that you are subscribing, watching my videos, for me, that is the most important thing. I like the fact that I do YouTube as a side hustle. You know, everything that I do outside of my job is like a side hustle, something that I'm passionate about and I enjoy, but I do not feel like, you know, I'm pressed that I should earn more. So even though my goal here was 3.5, I don't feel bad that I didn't reach it. For the fact that I did make some income from it, that for me is more than enough. But also the most important thing for me is that the impact that I've been having with my videos has been far greater than what I've been earning. So another goal that I have is to post more on IG, and I did this I think from compared to last year, and in the past 3 months I did much better. So I'm going to give myself a yes there. And then let's come to career goals. When it comes to career goals, I actually wanted to secure 1 or 2 interviews. Now I wrote here that this is not a practical goal. Actually, when it comes to my career goals, they're not practical, and that is because I did not take into consideration how long it takes in government for them to shortlist. And also I did not take into consideration that I only started applying, like being serious about applying, last year October. That was the first time that I started applying in 2 years, in more than 2 years that I have been in my current position. Chances are those positions are going to be shortlisted sometime end of this year or next year, and so I need to be practical of that in government they take very long to shortlist. And also this is something for people that are applying in government, you must know this, they take very long to shortlist. They can even take 2 years to shortlist for a position. And so me saying I want to secure 1 or 2 interviews in this first 3 months, it's just not practical, because even if I applied in January, February, there is no way that in government they're going to shortlist within that month. So I haven't been applying much. I started applying last year, but I've just been putting my CVs out there. You know, few of those that I've been feeling like, okay, they speak to me and something that I would love to do as a job. I've been applying for those, but I know that it's not something that's going to be done, like in terms of shortlisting, it's not going to be done anytime soon. So I just said that was not a practical goal. So it's a no, but I'm not going to have this goal again. And then another one is apply weekly. This is also, I did not do this also because it's not practical. End of the day, for me, it's no longer about just putting out applications, and that is because I'm in this level in my career where now I can be very strategic in terms of the jobs that I apply for. Now I may see an ASD positions and I take time to look at them thoroughly from beginning until the end and understand what are the things that are going to be required for the person who's hired in this position to do. And do I want to do these things? Do I feel like they're going to help me to advance or build my career? And also, am I going to enjoy doing this? Because that's the most important thing for me right now. So if I feel like the posts are not speaking to me, I'm not going to bother applying for them, even if they're an ASD position or DD position, because I also do not believe in just putting out applications when you know very well that firstly you don't qualify for them, secondly they don't speak to you, and thirdly it's not something that you desire to do as per your career. So I don't apply for that reason, you know. But I did apply in Jan, you know. I think I did apply in Jan and February, and I call them once, you know, per month, only because they were posts that I genuinely felt like, okay, these ones are speaking to me. So that is it when it comes to the first 3 months of the year. And I will say this, I did well, you know, to a certain extent. My goals, some of my goals were not practical, some of my goals did not take into consideration some of the external factors, but I do feel like with what I had to work with, I did well. And so I'm gonna pat myself in the back, because there's no point in me being hard on myself. The whole point is that you work towards something and then you improve from there. So I did well, you know. Now that we know how we did on our first quarter, it's important that now we set our second quarter goals. Firstly, financial goals. I want to save roughly 36,000 by end of June. And this is how I broke it down. Firstly, in the 3 months, I need to save 21,650. So in quarter 2, I need to save 21,650, ne? And then plus 1,500 on easy equities that I need to invest per month. And then the last one is plus also 12,630 that I was able to save in first quarter. So when you total all of that up, by end of June, I should have around 36,000 in savings. So that is how I came up with that 36,000. It's not that in the 3 months I need to save 36,000. It's now adding from January until June, I need to have saved 36,000. And then so basically my target is in the next 3 months I need to save more than 20. Let me actually see. I need to save 21,650 plus 1,500. I need to save 23,150 in second quarter. Invest 1,500 on easy equities, and then save 12,000 on a building fund. And then let's come to personal goals. Personal goals, I want to book at least one therapy session or facial or massage, at least one of these things in the next 3 months. We'll see how that goes. I think I might be able to do one of them or two of them, because my birthday is coming up, and my plan for my birthday is to just spoil myself and do things that I don't normally do, like facials, massages, you know. And then maybe if I can hoy in the therapy session. My therapist is very affordable. She's like 500 rands online session, so we'll see about that. And then another one, move my body 4 times a week, meditate and journal. We will also be monitoring this on my tracker that I use whenever I'm at work. And then social media goals, I want to reach 12,000 subscribers by end of June. So that is my goal. And then I want to earn at least 4,000 per month on YouTube. You know, if we don't reach this, it's also fine, but I have to put it as a goal. And then post at least 4 times reels. Post at least 4 reels per month. We'll see how we do that, but that's my goal. Now when it comes to career goals, I actually said here career/side hustle goal, because I actually introduced another stream of income or some sort of a service in April, and I feel like it's been doing very well, and I really want to be more intentional about it, you know, so that I can be able to help more people, and then also for it to mean less time for me doing that. The service that I'm talking about is actually CV editing. Whenever I'm editing a CV, it takes me about roughly 3 hours to edit one CV. So that means that in a day I do one, because I do have a full-time job. So I was thinking that, you know what, maybe it's time for me to start working on CV templates. I want to make sure that my templates are so practical that anyone can actually understand how they should go about writing their own CVs, you know. So that's also another component that I want to add in the next 3 months of this quarter. Another one is I want to apply more, at least 3 times, not 3 times per month, because that's not practical. Even though DPSA comes every weekend, every Friday, but it's not practical for me to apply 3 times in a month. It's just not. So I will actually, my goal is to apply 3 times in the quarter. So I've got 3 months. So if I can send out 1 application or 2, whatever, but then so long as at least if I can send 1 application per month, nakhona it will depend on if it's speaking to me, and then I will send out that application. If it is nothing, there is nothing. So those are my goals for the second quarter. Now, which then brings me to now planning for April. So now what we're gonna do is we are going to set goals for the month. So we've done the goals for the whole quarter, and then now we have to break them down in terms of per month. What are the things that I want to work on per month? So I'm going to do that. I'm going to work on my goals, and then after we're done working on the goals, we are then going to work on the budget for April. So let us get into it. So I've actually taken time to set up my bullet journal for the month of April, and let's be honest, guys, I'm just gonna say it. I don't know what was going on with the theme of this month. It is just all over. I had no inspiration whatsoever, so I had to just overlook the inspiration and how it looks on the eye and focus on the content. So I'm hoping that you guys do the same as well. Just focus on the content. So this is the cover page for April. Let me just do like this. So without wasting any time, let us get into our goals for the month. So let us start with financial goals. For financial goals, I want to save a total of 5,210. Now I got this sum from my budget. So when I did my budget in terms of my savings and investments this month, I saw that it's going to be 5,210. But technically, if I want to achieve my goal, which I said for the quarter of this quarter 2, I need to save more than this. However, this month there is my birthday. Not this month, in next month in May, this is going to be my birthday. 1st of May, Labor Day, it is going to be my birthday, and I obviously need to plan for it in April, basically budget for it in April. So I can't really save as much this month, but definitely May going forward, it's going to be totally different. Invest 1,500 on easy equities. Now this is something that I told myself that I want to do each and every month until I retire. Or at least, I want to do it at least for the next 20 years, because I'm taking it as my retirement annuity. Now, I don't have a retirement annuity right now. I only have pension. And that is because I really haven't taken time to like research on good companies, because I just don't want to take my money and put it away just for the sake of saying I have a retirement annuity. But for now, while I'm waiting and figuring out where to put my retirement annuity, I'm going to be saving by myself. I'm going to be saving it for myself, by myself, on easy equities. So that's where I'm investing it. So where I buy my easy equities, maybe I should do a video on this, like how do I buy shares on easy equities using Capitec, because it makes life easy. Maybe I'll do a video on that. I think it'll be a very short video, because that process, or maybe when I do my investment this month, I should actually do a video just so that you guys see. So that's what I do. That's my plan for April. Save at least 1,000 in April for towards the building fund. Now the building fund is supposed to be a lot of money that I'm supposed to be putting away for it. However, because of my birthday coming up, I am putting more money on my birthday and then less money on the building fund. This will change from May going forward. And then personal goals, on exercise 3 to 4 times a week. That's basically just moving my body, walking and all the stuff. So that's what I'm planning to do. I've been actually disciplined when it comes to this. And then meditate and journal 4 times. So the 4 times this month is journal part. So basically I wanna try and push myself to journal at least once per week. And then social media goals, I wanna reach 9k subscribers by end of April, and I think that we can do that because right now we are on 8,223, and then earn 2,500 in April for AdSense. That is my goal in terms of income. And really this part of income, I'm really hoping that I do eventually make more money, because it's going to allow me to save more money towards buying a camera, because I really do not want to use my 9-to-5 job earnings to buy a camera for YouTube. I want YouTube to buy the camera for the channel. I don't want to use I don't want to use my money from my 9-to-5, because that's already committed. Create and post 4 reels, so that means that in each week I need to post at least 1 reel. So that is my goal. And then my YouTube tracker, we started the 1st of April with 8,223 subscribers. 8,223 subscribers, guys. We reached 8,000 on the 28th, I think, on the 28th. And already on the 1st, we have gained 223 subscribers. That is amazing, guys. That is amazing. So I do think that we will reach 9,000 subscribers by end of April. And then my main goal basically for the channel is for us to reach 20,000 subscribers by the end of the year. Enough about social media. Now let's get into career. Now, as I said when I was reviewing my quarterly goals, I'm scrapping a lot of things when it comes to my career goals because they're just not practical. They're not going to work. So what I'm planning to do now is I'm going to have career and side hustle goals. For people that do not know, I currently offer CV editing service. So you send me your CV, you pay the fee, and the fee, if you want more details, you just drop me an email. I always have my email now on my description down below, and also the details in terms of the price of the service. So I'll send you the relevant information, and then you send me your CV. I work on it. The turnaround time for CV editing is currently 3 days. So once you send me the proof of payment and the CV, it's 3 days turnaround time. So what are my goals for this month? So my goal for this month is to plan the CV templates that I want to create. First, I have to do my research and plan, and then I will let you guys know when they are available for you guys to buy. Another goal is to check the PSA every week and apply when necessary. Now that we're done with our goals, let us get into my budget for the month. There's really nothing different from last month's budget to this month's budget. Actually, most of the things are just gonna stay the same. But you know what I've added now on my income, guys? I've got 4 streams of income currently, which is a good thing. So I've got my work income, I've got my YouTube income, I've got my other income, and then I've got the other side hustle, the service that I just introduced now, which is CV editing. So I've actually decided to add that because that money is also going to go towards me saving towards, you know, YouTube cost and running, like YouTube cost and buying the cameraman. So I'm going to be using that money. So with that being said, I added that side hustle income. So last month, basically in March, I was able to make over 1,000 from CV editing. So I'm taking that money, I'm putting it on April, and I think that's I think I might just add on my camera savings and make it 2,000 this month instead of 1,000. I'll see. But also I want to invest on my YouTube gear, like I want a tripod and other stuff. So this is money, like, you know, the money that I make on YouTube and the side hustle one is the money that I'm going to be using to invest back to my YouTube channel. My expenses are relatively the same. It's just that now I put more for petrol because we're not going to be using Uber as much. So I still have Uber on my budget. So currently Uber is 500. Before it was 1,000, but currently it's 500. The bus to work 500, and then for petrol it's 1,500. And then we have life cover, funeral cover, okay, all these other things that are always there. And then there's my birthday. For my birthday, I'm budgeting 4,000, and it might end up being more than 4,000, guys, but because I'm looking at the birthday that we have in April, I had budgeted 4,000, but I ended up spending 7,000. So when it comes to my birthday, I do think that I might end up spending more than 4,000, but it will have to be within the money that I have here, you know, so because I don't want to tap into my savings in order to do anything for my birthday. If someone else, like my partner, if my partner decides, well, he doesn't have to decide, when my partner does something for me or buys me something, that's not included. So for me, this 4,000 is just money that I can go do my nails with, I can go maybe do a facial with, or a massage, you know, pamper myself. That's money. 4,000 is the money that I'm putting aside. And then when it comes to other things, they remain fairly the same. So that is what my budget looks like, and also what my goals look like. So that is it when it comes to our April reset. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm looking forward to chatting with you guys on the next video. So with that being said, I'll see you on the next one. Please take care and stay safe. Bye.